Oh, okay. I got a story for you guys. You're not going to believe this story. There was a record called the Harlem Shuffle. The Rolling Stones recorded that song. But before the Rolling Stones actually covered that song. Their version was a cover.
Yeah.
The original version was done by these guys, Bob and Earl. These two singers, Bob and Earl.
Okay.
And they recorded the Harlem Shuffle. And it was pretty cool. I'm going to blow my nose for your enjoyment, everybody.
Nose blowing.
That was pretty mellow.
Yeah.
Okay,
not
so
bad.
Bob and Earl. So in the old days, some of these bands, when they would go out on tour and do dates, these artists and stuff, they didn't have bands with them. They would just pick up a local band and rehearse with them, teach them the song, and they'd go out and play the song, get their money. And
Oh, okay. Wow. Interesting.
so we sort of became de facto a little band for certain people. The word got around, and we could play. We knew all the tunes,
Yeah. Nice.
So we backed people up. So we got this gig backing up Bob and Earl.
Oh, okay.
I think it was in Fresno or some fucking place. And you got to understand, we're farm kids, like farm kids, right?
Yeah.
With our little band. And so we could back them up. So they tell us, you guys want to come to LA and play at the Miss World contest? And we go, you're kidding. They go, no, you can come to Los Angeles and play at the Miss World contest, back us up. We're playing the Miss World contest. You can be our band. And because we did a good job, they came down, they were blown away. I knew all the songs and everything.
Nice.
And so we go, yeah, okay, cool. So we don't have a truck or anything. And they go, no problem. We'll put a trailer on a car. We'll take all your stuff. We'll go there. We say, okay. So we go with them to LA, right?
Yeah.
So we played the Miss World contest. We'd already played one gig with them. We played the Miss World contest. And it's in this big hotel in downtown. And, like huge, fucking huge. And we enter through this side door in the side street, and it's just like gnarly, And we go in and we play the thing, we play the gig, and the gig is cool, man. It's fucking spectacular. Here we are. One second we're out down in farmland, and the next second we're at the Miss World contest playing this gig.
Yeah.
I feel once again, I think, oh, wow, this is the coolest thing ever happened to me,
That's awesome. Yeah.
So we're done with the gig. We take our stuff down back by the back door. He goes, okay, I'll go get the car and the trailer. We'll take all the stuff outside. We take all the stuff outside. We sit on the curb. We stand there with the stuff. The doors close. It's those kind of doors when they close, there's no handle on the outside. They go, boom, that's it.
Yeah.
So the doors close. So we sit there, we wait, and it doesn't take some a long time to show up. There's no cell phones back then or anything, and it's really long to go all the way around the building trying to figure. So finally we say, fuck, what happened to this guy? He's supposed to come pick us up. Supposed to take us back down to the farms, and
Right.
it's like a 5-hour drive, 6-hour drive.
Wow.
And it's cold. We're out on the street, and my B3 is sitting on the street. All our shit's out on the street. The drums,
damn.
everything, and he doesn't show up, So then one of the guys goes, okay, somebody has to walk around the building. So one of us goes all the way around the building and goes in to try to figure out what's up. And those guys are nowhere, And
Shit.
the guy calls his father. His father owns a company, a sweet potato packing company with a railroad where the cars come and they load zillions of sweet potatoes in it and shit.
Wow.
And so they got these big trucks that go out in the fields and pick up the sweet potatoes. These are dirty trucks. When the sweet potatoes empty out of the truck is dirty.
Yeah. Yeah.
These are not clean trucks. These are nasty trucks. So he calls his dad, goes, we're stuck on the street in Los Angeles. Can you send a truck for us or something? And he goes, okay, I'll have somebody come get you. And these trucks, they run all night going to San Francisco to have the produce there in the morning and shit. So he's got guys awake. So they send a truck for us all the way to LA. So we're out in the cold and the wind is blowing, man. We're just fucking freezing all night long. We're out there freezing. It takes them like 5 hours to get there, 6 hours.
Yeah.
So they roll in, we get in the back of the truck, because there's no room in the front of the truck. So we're all in the back of the truck, huddled up at the front, trying not to get one. You got to cover your face because there's so much shit blowing around because it's such a dirty truck full of sweet potato shit. It's just all like,
jeez.
it's just like being in the middle of a vacuum cleaner of shit blowing around and little. So you got to cover your face so it'll all go in your eyes and your face. And so anyway, by the time we get back to the farmland out there,
Right.
We're dirty and fucked up, and our equipment's dirty, and it was just a brutal ride. And so then we get our stuff out, and then I got sick. Everybody got sick, man. We were freezing all night in the back, riding along in the back of the truck over the grapevine. It was cold.
Yeah.
And That's my Bob and Earl story. Those motherfuckers took us all the way to L.A., then dumped us on the curb and didn't pay us our money and didn't come around the corner to pick us up. Bob and Earl, the Harlem Shuffle. That's a true story. And then when the Stones covered that song, I thought it was sort of funny. I thought, oh, yeah, I know that song. Yeah, that's funny,
Wow.
man. But that's my Bob and Earl. So that's kind of broke us in. I go, okay.
Yeah, I can't believe those guys did that.
These
It's
guys
terrible.
they drove us all the way from we were down in Merced or somewhere like that. Yeah, a little town near Merced, Atwater.
Yeah.
They drove us all the way from there all the way to L.A. and
Wow.
then left us on the curb.
That's terrible.
We were lucky we didn't get robbed out there. It's like really dangerous.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway,
Wow. Amazing. Great story.
our first taste of the big time. Look at that! All this time, man, I haven't forgotten. Now I'm telling the story, man. Hope your grandkids are out there listening, and everybody, they know what kind of scoundrel you were, even when you were on top. When you guys had a hit record, this is what you did to these little farm kids. You left us out on the fucking street, downtown L.A. And you know what? It doesn't matter at this point, but I'm so glad I got a chance to say it. I'm so glad there's an internet so I can say shit like this.